All right, I'll get to my first weekend winner, but as we let off today's show, want to remember Little Richard and doing a little bit of some research on Little Richard over the weekend, how much influence he had on the Beatles, on rock and roll, on Elvis Presley. Jimi Hendrix was a guitar player in Little Richard's band.
How about that?
When he was coming up, and they asked Little Richard, have you ever been upstaged in one of your performances by somebody else on the stage? And Little Richard said, only one time by my backup guitar player named Jimi Hendrix, who could make his guitar talk with his mouth. He could make his guitar play by playing it with his mouth. And one night the spotlight found him, and I thought everybody in the fans, we're cheering for him, or we're cheering for me, and I look behind me, and everybody's calling out for my guitar. And he said, he told the stage director, "Don't ever put the spotlight on anybody but me again."
Yeah, Little Richard, one of the ultimate showmen. R.I.P. My first weekend winner of the weekend. Barstool Sports CEO and creator, owner, whatever you call him, Dave.
Jeez, this is so good.
Portnoy, El Presidente. Look, I'm not the biggest Barstool guy, but whatever. It is. They do great work, right? I just don't rarely watch them, but I know enough. And if you don't know, Dave Portnoy and Barstool have had a long feud with Roger Goodell ever since Deflategate. He got arrested protesting Deflategate at the NFL offices. He, when the Patriots were on Monday Night Football that one time, made thousands of those clown towels and clown T-shirts with Goodell's face in them. You've seen a lot of those in black and gold, actually.
Yeah.
My old man wore one to Disney, and they weren't going to let him in. They thought it was something political, and so the security guard calls him over and calls somebody else over. It's like, is he allowed to wear this? Security guard was like, oh yeah, everybody hates that dude. He's fine. Come on in. They thought it was a Trump thing or something. And you see the picture here that Danny's got this from Monday Night Football game where the ESPN cameras couldn't even show the crowd because everybody had Clown Goodell T-shirts and towels raised up. So they have a long-standing feud, right? I think Portnoy's been banned from NFL events. Well, the NFL auctioned off, after we got the great look into the Goodell man cave, the NFL auctioned off a chance to watch a Monday Night Football game with Roger Goodell in his basement. It was a silent auction, and Portnoy, wanting to win, went all in, bid $250,000, and sure enough, it was enough to get the win. So I don't know what is going to happen now, but Dave Portnoy is supposed to, $250K that goes to a charity. He is supposed to now watch a game with Roger Goodell in his man cave. Portnoy said he's going to be a walking GoPro when he goes in there. He's going to document it. And he's claiming. Now, see, I kind of viewed this as they're going to go in, they're going to end up being chummy buddy-buddy. He is claiming that he's going for blood. So we'll see where this ends up going. I do, too. I mean, he's stuck by. He's crazy. He's crazy. So part of the reason why he's been so successful. But shout out to him, man, winning that bid. $250K, him and Goodell now going to the man cave together.
Got a winner back there.
Oh, yeah. My mom.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I screwed up, dude. That was my opportunity right there. That was it.
Mandy Favors.
I just keep screwing it up.
She does my laundry every time I come home, and I think she actually likes doing it. So I just bring it back.
No doubt she does.
And then Guy Fieri. Is that how you pronounce it?
Guy Fieri, but I like Guy Fieri.
He he raised $20 million to unemployed restaurant workers.
What a beast, dude.
Damn.
And then the
diners, drive-ins, and donations.
The TV show Shack Life, we watched it this weekend. It's hilarious. It's about him rebranding Papa John's. And this little kid saw him on the street and was like, "Are you Michael Jordan?" And his reaction is just hilarious. He meets all these little kids and he shakes their hand, and their entire hand can't even fit on his finger.
Yeah, I have a picture. I got to meet Shaq when I think I was 7 or 8 years old, and literally I wasn't a small kid, but I'm barely breaking his knee.
Yeah.
It's the largest human being in the world.
And
wait, so what channel Shack Life on? If I wanted to watch it.
TNT.
Okay.
And he's playing basketball with his nephews, and he was talking about how he's so competitive. He lays one out with a basketball. Lays them out. I got to send you all the video.
Any Sharif O'Neal in the episode?
It had a little bit. It had the younger brother, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a beast, too.
Yeah. So.
Danny, you got a winner?
My weekend winner goes to the Pelicans, who officially decided to reopen their facilities on May 18th.
Oh, nice.
So,
I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay, Pellies are back.
Joining the rest of the teams.
Danny, how do you feel about these Zion allegations?
I mean, my man's innocent.
Yep. Baseless.
This is
baseless.
not
False.
Take Zion out of the radar. It's
Lee
not,
Anderson is
it's
a
not
guy.
Zion or Lee that we're looking for. It's Duke and Coach K.
No, bro. You have to accept that we have to be pro K now. It just is what it is.
Well,
It just is what it is.
Let me guarantee you one thing. They're not touching K and
No,
Duke.
no chance.
All
This is
right.
just some lawyer making. This is spurn loving.
My second weekend winner. First off, great work there, Flavors. Shout out to Laura Vay, my mother. Happy Mother's Day to you out there, Mom. My sister Callie, who is a young mother of two. Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there. I don't know.
Well,
if this
shout
is,
out to my
you
wife,
better hop on
Caitlin,
board here, bro.
new mother of two.
On.
She is the absolute best boss, literally. Small business owner, wife, mother. Been with her since I was 16 years old. There's no one else I'd rather be with. And shout out to my mother as well, and both my grandmothers. I love you all.
Yeah, Caitlin, it's not just one day that he needs to show you that he loves you.
It's every day.
It's every day.
It's every day.
I don't know if this was this weekend, so I don't know necessarily if this was a weekend winner, but I saw it this weekend, and my Sebastian Studner,
Yeah, dude, this is the craziest thing I've
German
ever seen.
pro surfer, rode a wave over 115 feet tall. He rode what is just a skyscraper.
I don't get it. Does that thing not slam into the town and just destroy it?
I mean,
it looks like it's
look
out of an apocalypse movie.
At that. I mean, could you imagine being on a surfboard and looking up and seeing that coming down at you?
How about when you're dropping in?
Look
when
at
he's
him.
at the very top, right? When he's at the very top and you're dropping in on the thing, what in the world is going through your mind? Also, I'm guessing that he was, because you're a big surf guy now, I'm guessing he rode
couple of documentaries.
Yeah, all right. I'm guessing he rode the jet ski out there.
Has to.
Shout out to the jet
No
ski
way he's
driver.
paddling into
No,
that
that's what I'm
thing,
saying
man.
though. Shout out to the jet ski
Yeah.
driver, because that's pretty terrifying as well.
I mean, like the big wave surfers tell you, you're as good as your jet ski driver.
That's it. I mean, that's what they've always said. That's the most insane. Also, how do you become a big wave surfer? Isn't Germany landlocked? I thought that was kind of interesting as well. My next weekend winner, Sean Bradley. Okay, we were talking about being on that WB set, getting to play pickup games, and it's like Reggie Miller, Michael Jordan. I think Ewing was there. Like, it is the best of the best. And here comes Sean Bradley. And not only was he in the footage, but he even got a shout out in The Last Dance last night. And even looking back on something like Space Jam, good for Sean Bradley getting in there, man.
Yeah.
Great job great day for the Sean Bradley brand. Great day for the Scott Burrell brand.
Scott Burrell.
I completely forgot about him. And MJ specifically, talking about him a lot in this documentary. Now, you always try to mess with him, and he was just so nice that he just, couldn't crack him. I thought it was huge for him. That's cool that he can show his kids that now, forever. And then my last weekend winner, anybody who was on the Birmingham Barons at the time, right? I mean, you are grinding away, AA baseball, riding bad buses. You're just, chances are you don't become a pro. And then all of a sudden, the greatest athlete in the world walks in your locker room, and y'all are suddenly boys.
What would have pissed me off even more if I would have been in the minors and not been on the Birmingham Barons. If I'd have been on the Erie Canucks and had to stay on the school bus while they were riding some
Absolutely.
$300,000 tour bus now.
Yeah, so what's the stories you knew a little bit about? He bought a new bus and new locker room and stuff.
So he walks out, and I mean they're gonna put him on a school bus for his first road trip in the minors, and he's like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "Y'all want me to get on this thing?" He's like, "No chance." He's like, "Take me to the RV shop here in Birmingham. We're buying the best tour bus out there." Wow. They're like, "What?"
Wow.
Jordan-
Unbelievable, dude.
Jordan rolls up, pays cash for it. Birmingham Barons, and they get to keep the bus after he goes back to
Shout
basketball.
out to Terry Francona, too.